So, some interesting news popped up on battlelog this week, something related to the netcode and various other network and just issues in general that Battlefield 4 is currently suffering from. Now, on this battlelog post that I'm referring to, DICE basically explains that they're currently working on attempting to slightly improve the netcode issues. That is the best way that I can put it. But what do I mean by slightly? Well, let's get into that. Well, in the post, the DICE states that they have already fixed some issues related to people being one-shot killed or being killed whilst not even showing the player that he's taking any sort of damage. We've all been there. You see an enemy, you raise your weapon and fire a couple of shots at him, and suddenly you die. You instantly get to see the death screen without even having a hit marker on the guy. Unfortunately, that happens to me very frequently and the people I play with, and I have full confidence that the same thing happens to you guys, unfortunately. Yes, now all of these are server-side issues that DICE will supposedly fix, or at least attempt to fix, or attempt to eradicate in the upcoming patch, which I believe to be the Naval Strike patch, but do not quote me on that. It might just be a server-side patch that they will be releasing in the near future. They also state that they're addressing various other issues related to the netcode, such as you firing at the enemy, but without him taking any sort of damage. They're still investigating that issue. The zero health bug will also hopefully be fixed in the next patch. They all explain how the bug occurred in the post, which I will link, of course, in the description. Along with that, the majority of the rubber banding issues should be fixed in the next patch as well. Now, let's talk about the most important part and the most important issue that DICE mentioned in their post. They posted this about the Battlefield 4 tick rate. By the way, if some of you people don't know what I refer to when I talk about the tick rate of a game server is a measure of how often a server will update the game world. For example, in a game like CS Counter-Strike, which is one of the most popular games in the competitive scene, as most of you know, their servers need to have a tick rate of at least 100, I believe, in order to be played competitively. That's a minimum, okay? But don't quote me on that number. It might as well be 128. Let's just say it's a number between 100 and 128. So a server with a tick rate of 100 will update the game world 100 times per second, okay? Now, to put things into perspective, the Battlefield 4 servers have a tick rate of 10. 10 is barely playable and very noticeable. It's very, very noticeable, okay? Now, if DICE wants to make the game more responsive and really address the netcode issues, this is where they should be improving things. But what has DICE to say about the tick rate, about this issue? Well, you're lucky because I'm here and I'm going to read it for you. Okay, this is what they say. Though we haven't got any immediate plans to increase the tick rate at this moment, we are exploring the possibilities of raising the tick rate on specific servers. This is what they said. Now, some of you might think, hey, this is good, right? This is a good thing that they're addressing the issue at least. You know, they're trying. And that's true. You know, we should give them props for that. At least they're trying and looking into options. But it's also very worrying to see them say that they don't have any immediate plans to increase it. Now, I'm sure they have tried it multiple times at the DICE offices, but once they did increase the tick rate, I'm sure a bunch of other bugs and issues raised the surface. Okay, I think that's the only explanation. Well, that's my explanation. That's what I think. And the fact that they are just exploring the possibility of raising the tick rate on specific servers make me believe that they're quickly running out of options. And increasing the server tick rate will be sort of a last resort kind of thing. Because right now they're trying to contain and resolve most of the issues by implementing something called latency compensation, which might just do the trick and slightly make things better, or at least make them seem better. But I highly doubt that will be the case, okay? Because the lag compensation or latency compensation has rarely done anything good in Battlefield 4, and it will absolutely not stop you from getting killed behind walls. Now, I think, and I hope, that DICE will learn from this and really take care of the netcode in their next title, because I'm afraid things will not exactly get any better regarding the Battlefield 4 network issues or the netcode issues. But yeah, that's my opinion on the whole matter. I suggest you you go ahead and take a look at the post yourself. I will link it in the description, and I'll be sure to update you guys on the issue. So let me know in the comments, guys, what's your opinion on the whole netcode issue? Do you think the netcode and the current state of Battlefield 4 will it get any better, or is this and what comes in the next patch the best version of Battlefield 4 that we will have? Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm curious. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this little mini rant kind of thing that I just did, or just the video in general, and maybe learn something new about the tick rates and all that jazz. I am Dolce, loving your faces with a passion, and I will see you in the next video.